What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Holden channel. Today's video is a little different from the normal EXE edited funny content. This is a ranking video. We're going to be ranking all the seasons in Fortnite from worst to best. Before the video starts, a big shout out to Remington LV. He is the first donator to the channel. If you want to be shouted out as well and get a link in the description to your channel, then donating to my channel or becoming a YouTube member will get you that shout out. But let's go ahead and start the video. I want to preface the video. I will not be ranking anything behind Chapter 2 Season 2. I'm going to be ranking Chapter 2 Season 2 and Chapter 2 Season 1. But everything after that, I'm just not going to rank because it would essentially just be, they would all be in last place. So they'll just be deemed irrelevant. But I will be ranking all the other seasons, including Chapter 3, and then, of course, all 10 of the Chapter 1 seasons. So, starting off, of course, we have Chapter 2 Season 1 in last place. Now, this is in front of all the other Chapter 2 seasons besides Chapter 2 Season 2. I'm just not ranking those because they don't deserve to be talked about. We'll just leave that in the past. But in last, we have Chapter 2 Season 1. Of course, this is when Chapter 2 began and we started on the new map. The new map was fun for me for a little bit, and then this season just got really stale really quick. The season lasted, I think, 47 years. And yeah, it just got really stale for me. I enjoyed it for a little bit. I mean, I played it, but it couldn't stand up to old Fortnite by any means, Chapter 1. And it just wasn't really a step in the right direction for Epic Games, in my opinion. It was just kind of the slow downfall. But yeah, that's why I put that in last place. Just the weapons were all right, I guess. They were okay, but the map just got stale. Coming in after Chapter 2 Season 1, we have Season X. Season X really stamped, really put Fortnite in the graveyard for a little bit. This season, they brought back Dusty Depot. That was pretty cool, but just with the mechs really ruined the season for me. We had planes, which were they could get annoying, but it wasn't too bad. Mechs literally insta-killed you. If you were in a box, they just insta-killed you. It really made the game unplayable because if you were facing a mech, you were just toast. You couldn't build to, go against it. It was just completely unfair. So that's why I put Season 10 where it is. Just didn't really enjoy the season, personally. There were a lot of spam weapons, you had the combat, you had the mech, a lot of whack things in this season, and there were just so many sweats. That's why I put Season 10 in that position. Coming in after Season 10, we have Chapter 2 Season 2. I actually really enjoyed this season. I thought the boss POIs were great. I loved that aspect of the game. I really enjoyed it. I played this season a lot. I know a lot of people enjoyed this. This was definitely the best Chapter 2 season, for sure. Really, the only thing that holds it down for me is, again, some of the normal weapons. The loot pool wasn't as good, and the map wasn't as good. The boss POIs were good, but I just still love the Chapter 1 map more than I like this map, which is why I put it where it is. But definitely a very enjoyable season. I think an underrated season, in my opinion. I think sometimes the bias of people loving the old map so much they forget how fun this season really was, if you think about it. So that's why I put this season at the best Chapter 2 season, in my opinion. Coming in after Chapter 2 Season 2, we have Chapter 3 Season 1. I've really enjoyed this chapter. I think it's a good step in the right direction for Fortnite. I've been playing a lot with my friends. Brought back Shifty Shafts, big W. Brought back Greasy Grove, big W. I love the desert biome. The worst thing about this chapter is definitely the loot pool. I would really enjoy if they brought back the old weapons, just to give more variety to the loot pool versus having basically the same loadout every game. Like, you're gonna have an MK shotgun and Stinger SMG, and that's gonna be your loadout pretty much every game. That's the one thing. Tilted coming back literally Tuesday in 2 days is gonna be another huge W for this chapter. So I really am enjoying the map. The only thing that holds it down for me is the loot pool, and that's about it. Coming in after Chapter 3, we have Season 9. Season 9 was really, I think, when Fortnite really started to go downhill. It was all good until Season 9. It kind of took a step back. Still a good season, though, in my opinion. I still enjoyed playing Season 9. Of course, they took away Tilted. Tilted was Neo Tilted. I didn't care for Neo Tilted. Of course, this is the season that the World Cup took place, which is why I have the World Cup playing right now. But yeah, I thought it was a decent season. I think it was a little bit step backwards, like it wasn't as good as the other seasons, but it was solid. I mean, you had the combat shotgun, which I didn't care for. It kind of was just a spammy weapon. I enjoy more the pump SMG versus just spamming people from range, like literally from range with the combat shotgun. That was a little broken. The map wasn't as good. They destroyed a lot of locations. I don't like that. Fortnite does that a lot. I don't care for that. But it was an all right season. It's a decent season. Coming in after season 9, we have season 8. Really, in my opinion, this goes along with the Fortnite continuing to kind of go down a little bit. But I still love season 8, the season of memes. They added cannons. Of course, we got the Peely skin. You got to play as a banana. That was goated. You had the volcano POI, which I liked. I actually liked that POI, and Lazy Lagoon. I liked that POI. Another just decent season. Not a huge change other than those locations, which I actually enjoyed those locations. Of course, they got rid of some POIs again. You know, rest in peace. I don't like when Fortnite does that, but you know, at least they replaced them with some decent POIs. Of course, we had ballers in this. I liked the ballers. They were fun. I enjoyed this season. I thought it was another good, decent season. Not a bad season at all. And then coming after season 8, we have season 6. Really enjoyed season 6. We had the shadow crystals, which was really good. The floating island, I thought that was sick. To be honest, I landed there all the time with my friends. And that island made for really good rotation along with the shadow crystals. A really good job by Fortnite, in my opinion, on this season. The map was really good. The rotation with the floating island and the shadow crystals was really good. So another really good season, in my opinion. Coming in after season 6, we have season 5. The biggest downer for this season is just the spam meta was ridiculous. We had C4, all these spammy SMGs, like the compact SMG, and it was very painful. You're just getting spammed all the time. But it really wasn't enough for me to put this season any lower. This was a good Fortnite season. This is when I really started to play Fortnite a lot. And I really enjoyed it. They added Lazy Links. I love Lazy Links. That was a W location. I liked the carts that they added. That was great for rotation, because before that, we didn't really have any vehicles besides the cart, and the cart was not very good. So I really enjoyed that they added the golf carts. Really good for rotation, really good map. The only thing that holds it down is the spam meta, but still, this was a really solid season. Coming in after Season 5, we have Season 1. Season 1 is, of course, when we fell in love with Fortnite. It was the first season. No tilted towers. The OG of the OG. Really, the one thing that holds it down is if we take nostalgia away, the mechanics of Season 1 weren't very good. The game was super fun. You know, if you built a 1x1, you were viewed as an evil wizard. No one built. If you used a pyramid, you were a weirdo. But if you think about it, really the mechanics of Season 1 weren't that great compared to the other seasons. But definitely was a super fun season. Of course, that's why it's in the top 5. This is when we fell in love with Fortnite. It's just the mechanics hold it down. And it's kind of the same for the next season. I have Season 2. Just mechanics. The game hadn't really started to evolve yet. This was... what was the battle pass? It was the astronaut. The astronaut was I think the main skin in Season 2. I forget. I might be wrong. That was a long time ago. I forget. But yeah, Season 2 was a solid season. Just mechanics hold it down. And then after Season 2, this is a little bit more of a hot take. I actually have Season 7. I really enjoyed Season 7. I really liked the planes. A lot of people complained about the planes, especially Ninja, who would shoot up schools if he got killed by a plane. And I really enjoyed the planes. Season 7, I'm a little biased because this is when I started getting really good friends to play Fortnite with. And I love playing squads, hopping in planes, flying around the map. It was a blast for me personally. I liked the map as well. The Infinity Blade was annoying, but also if you had it, it was super fun. But that definitely holds the season down, along with the zombies at one point. That was no good. The zombies were no good. But I really enjoyed this season. I thought this had really good rotation with the planes, had a blast with the planes. I played it a ton. I thought it was a good map. I thought this was overall a very good season, in my opinion. So a little bit of a hot take. A lot of people are going to disagree, but that's just my personal thing. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have Season 3. Season 3, the mechanics got a lot better. The game was really fun. I loved the map. This was before Dusty Depot was destroyed. The map was super fun. People started to get much better in Season 3, I feel like, with building and stuff. But still, overall, the players were not very good. Easy dubs for your boy. I really enjoyed this season. Some would argue this is the best season, but I put it at number 2 because, in my opinion, at the number 1 spot is Season 4. I thought Season 4, I will die on this hill. I thought Season 4 is the best Fortnite season. I love the map. We had the crystals that you could get from Dusty Divot. This was when Dusty Divot was destroyed, of course. You could get those crystals and jump around. This was peak Fortnite, in my opinion. I really love Season 4. Just, I love the map. I love the loot pool. I love the rotation with the crystals. This is when people really started to build battle a lot. But I just love Season 4, and it's peak Fortnite, in my opinion. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the ranking. I tried to get gameplay from each season. Some of these seasons, there's not a lot to say because not a ton changes. Unlike, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, there's a lot more to say because there were so many changes. But a little bit less to talk about when we're, transitioning from, Season 1 to Season 2. Other than, Tilted Towers, there wasn't a ton changed. But I hope you enjoyed this ranking. Let me know your ranking in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.